Session 46, fellas. We're getting close to 50.
Oh, not the 50.
We're doing the ocean wave.
Yeah, we on a boat?
On session 50, we will all do the ocean wave at once. And it'll be epic. Is that the seagulls?
Yeah. Can you hear it? I don't know. If
I like to hope that's the seagulls.
I don't know if it's coming through. I don't know if Discord is stopping me from it, but I do a pretty good. I
do a stellar seagull.
I do a pretty good seagull.
We ain't talking Steven. Alright, look.
No, it's not picking you up.
Just seagulled.
Hold on.
Seagull, yeah. Oh, yeah, that is actually pretty good. Can I get that as like a sound sample? Damn.
Everyone's been up with the
Sure
microphones. Yo, sample?
Yeah, you're like a voice actor. Can I have paid $10 per seagull call?
Not a lot of demand for the seagull sound effect, as it turns out.
It's a damn shame.
But when I'm DMing, if we come to some sort of beach, I can do the seagull sound, and then you're transported. I would say
that's where I strike. That's my turn to strike.
Play as an Aarakocra that's also a seagull, and then you can
destroy my voice doing the.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel healthy to do. I should say to do the noise. It feels like it's gonna hurt me if.
You just keep doing
Best noises you can make always feel like you're about to die.
Correct.
A lot happened last session.
Right, the D&D game.
Yeah.
We're on a boat, and we learned that there was the Silas, which is the name of the person, the Silas. And
The
then
Silas?
not the Silas, the Viridian. Geez, sorry. Like, how many people are in our group? The Viridian. The Silas is also a wonderful person, but the Viridian is the Viridian, and we killed the other. We didn't kill him. We
I
defeated
mean,
the
technically,
Viridian.
I am a
combat.
Viridian now.
No, they can't.
Nah.
That's the
There's
man,
a
that's the
One
man.
Viridian and one
That won't hold up in Viridian Court.
Right, so now our Viridian is the real Viridian.
As far as you know, still, they could, who knows how many Viridians are out there.
Silas is just kinning Viridian.
It seems like
man.
all you need to be Viridian is just have a mask that matches and then have the boat.
Well, yeah,
And
but then you
those
also have to
sailors
fight
that
other Viridians.
I mean, yeah, but like if you can, you pull as Viridian and get come up with like alliances and stuff, you can have your enemies sort of done away with. Like, hey, that guy's the imposter. Help me out. I'm Viridian.
Maybe there are
Viridian
just
team.
always multiple, you rest of Viridian, and it's like, well, there's like 10 more of us out there, so... I'm not small, I promise, I just have an unusually large cup today. I know you guys can never see me, but like, I have a
That's what he
huge cup
always
of-
says.
I'm not I'm not a halfling, okay? I'm not a halfling. Never been
You
a
can't prove
halfling.
it.
I do not live
Never
in the
once.
hobbit hole. Yeah, Viridian reclaimed his title, I suppose, by punching a kid in the face. That's usually how I like to regain
That's how
my
most titles are claimed.
That's how, yeah, that's lore. People were charmed. Someone set up like a truth or dare circle. It was something's happening with that. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be a whole 3-session adventure. Just truth or dare.
Oh.
Flotsam pretended to be a real boy.
Yeah. He talked to a girl.
I am a real boy. He pretended to be a real boy with
Pretended
Scarlet.
to be a person made of meat instead of metal.
A meat man.
Meatman.
I
That's
wanted
more
to be a
accurate,
meatman.
yes.
I wanted to be a meatman for a fleeting moment.
but for a moment.
Ever since they threw rocks at you at the start of this game, you craved to be the meatman.
Would I to have been also a meat man at the beginning of the game?
We have a flashback to the start, but rather than Flotsam getting up, it's just one of the little meat cube dudes. On an adventure.
Little tiny man.
Go on an
Little
adventure
baby
with
man.
Super Meat Boy.
That's correct. But now we are in the ship basement, and we're gonna play games in the what's under the deck. I realize I'm one of the pirate characters, and I'm coming up with ship
It's called
basement.
the brig.
You're in the sleeping area,
We're in the ship's basement.
the napping area.
Oh, it's a sleep ship.
You're the sleep ship.
We're in the sleep ship.
The barracks.
I don't
The
know,
barracks,
man.
and then it's the brig to go underneath, like below deck, or below deck if you want to just say that.
You're below deck in the sleep ship.
Yeah, that's the official term.
And while
the
y'all were
boat living room.
setting that up, the living room. Put on the fireplace.
Yeah,
I mean,
Silas.
cruise ships do have fireplaces sometimes.
Silas,
Technical
Adelaide, Flotsam, and Comet are just downstairs turning into each other, I guess.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot we did that as well.
You're confusing the hell out of
Yes.
Silas is what you're doing.
Waiting to see who wants to start Truth or Dare. But Raw is up to something else.
Yeah, as you're up to those Adelaide shenanigans, Ra, I know, maybe suspicious that Felix here was repping their style. They were, something was up. You knew it from the start as soon as you saw them. And you unraveled the truth. You found out that your old mentor and potential even mother figure that you've adopted oh so long ago is on this ship for some reason. I guess that we might figure out today, but
Maybe. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know, you might just give him a crisp high five and be like, alright. GG, nice to see you.
High five.
Yeah, we left off with you seeing them and them being somewhat surprised but glad to see you.
Yeah. Do we want to pick it up from that point?
Yeah, I suppose we dang well might as well.
So Ra sees Palia and goes,
Well, I see you're doing well.
She looks around like this is the captain's cabin, so there is like a lot of treasure in here, like a classic captain's cabin should. There's just knickknacks and just weird stuff in every corner. And it looks like she takes a bit of credit for a lot of it as she looks around at it all. And nods. It's nothing like we had on old Bartholomew's ship, but someone has to teach, well, whoever that kid is.
Why are you not on the Void Maw?
She approaches and like kind of gestures for you to sit somewhere so you're not just standing in the middle of a room awkwardly in tension.
"Yeah, if she's got like a little captain's desk, I'll like sit down on the other side of it."
She kind of crosses her fingers and crosses her legs and kind of considers how, like, you get the sense that she's like judging how mature you might be right now and if like any of this will make sense to you or if you even would care at this point. Like the inner workings of what their plans are. But she kind of she takes off her hat because there's no reason for her to have it.
Yeah, Ra's very focused. Like she's wanting to hear. She's gone through a lot of growth since the last time that she saw Palia. So she's like, part of her is genuinely very interested and wants to know. There's another part of her that wants to sort of like prove that to her, you know, being a mentor figure, she wants to like prove that she's changed, but she knows that in order to do that, she needs to just like be herself. Like she kind of, it's like a meta thing of like, I'm nervous because I don't want her to think I'm that little kid anymore, you know?
And she's definitely giving like the, is this the same kid I knew back then kind of look. But she seems to open up a little, seems to test the waters, and she talks, I guess. Well, we're all pirates, you know that. I know often on the ships we would rag on the other pirates out there, but in the end, we're not each other's enemies. In fact, we're friends often. The old Viridian was a close friend to Bartholomew before he well, not the Viridian you know, and not the Viridian I know. The one before all the Viridians we know. I'm still catching up with all this Viridian stuff.
Same. So you're not talking about that boy's father, are you?
She nods in agreement that she is talking about the kid's father.
I see.
Bartholomew wanted me to look after him. And he wanted to become the new Viridian, so I'm effectively his quartermaster until, well, I get bored.
So, how's our captain doing? Is he on vacation or what?
Is rallying. There's many things happening in the waters since you've left. We need alliances now more than ever. She kind of shakes her hand at you as if, like, this is water politics. This is always happening on the sea. It's like, of course, none of that should worry you. We don't need all hands on deck.
I'm interested. I don't mind. I'd like to know.
Well, the Navy getting stronger as they do. We need more ships. Viridian's fleet is one of the most impressive, as you know.
I confess I probably should have listened more when you gave lessons about that stuff early on. Meeting the next Viridian in person, I didn't quite immediately recognize that that's who he was. And a lot of things have happened since then where I realized that if I had just paid attention a little more, that knowledge would have served me.
She gives you a kind of proud smirk as she kind of looks off, not wanting to show it completely, but you seem happy. What have you been up to since you've left?
Well, as you know, I left the ship when Tog died. I didn't know at the time what the captain was doing, but I see it now, and I think you guys made the right decision. I'm sorry, by the way, about our argument before we left. I was still very upset about it all, and you didn't deserve what I said to you. But since then, I wanted to make a name for myself, so I started traveling up the coast, found a first mate, literally found my first mate on the bottom of the seafloor. So that was pretty cool. His name's Flotsam. He's on the ship now, actually. And we took a small boat, a few cities and towns, doing some minor pirate stuff, trying to get a crew together, but my wanted posters made it a little bit difficult because most people assumed I was still working under Bart Blackheart, and I'm not. Then we heard about what was happening to the west, outside of these kingdoms, and I realized that one of the rewards for helping with this whole situation, I guess, is a full pardon and erasure of crimes, which would, and lots of money, of course. So that could give me a good start to finally head my own crew and make a name for myself, independent of our former captain, I suppose. And we've been stuck out here ever since, fighting all manner of monsters and aberrations.
She looks a little shocked that you're up to so much. But she kind of looks over to like a side of the room, and you can see there are like a lot of like your wanted posters kind of just piled up in a corner that you think that she might have been collecting. A lot of them look like they've been different pictures of you, and some look terrible, some look okay, like from just people trying to sketch you. So your plan...
I imagine one of them a stick figure with like flame hair, like a mean face.
There's a few of Flotsam as well, but like much less. Which is why she's probably not confused why you mentioned you fished up a crewmate from the floor of the ocean. Like mentioning that kind of went over without mention.
Did I see you've been sort of keeping tabs on me, and I'm honored. I wanted to ask you,
and I realize out of game, Cheeki, that maybe I didn't write this down, so if you want to just make something up, I'm about to ask, like...
How did you become quartermaster to Bart Blackheart?
She kind of smiles. Well, when a drow, she kind of gestures to herself, one who spends most of their life under the earth, nowhere near the sun nor the waves of the ocean, crawls their way up and demands to sit in the sun, it might impress a few people. That and being awesome with a sword didn't hurt. When you defy your very nature to be the opposite of what people expect, people notice. So when you move like water, people notice. And she kind of like pats her swords as if mentioning the kind of sword dancing that they've taught you.
Has Captain Blackheart ever done wrong by you and made it up to you somehow?
She kind of cocks her head. I mean, everyone's done wrong by people they care about. Tog has done wrong by me many a times and made it up to me many a times. Redemption and forgiveness is a thing that exists for a reason.
Yeah. I think I made a mistake with Flotsam. You know he's a bit of a rare creature. Not being made of flesh and blood like most other people. In my rush to judgment, assumed that the scavenging boat, the scavenger boat that I was on, that picked him up as salvage, was going to sell him. It's like, you know, an item, and not like give him his own independence. Now, Flotsam hadn't remembered much of what was going on, but I learned recently that it's perhaps they were going to bring him to more of his kind, and I think I accidentally kept him from his kin. I've been sort of mulling that over, and then recently he's learned a bit of magic. He's finally unlocked a spell that can change his appearance using illusions. And, he chose my appearance. Well, not my appearance, but the appearance of, you know.
She nods. Yeah, smiling.
I thought he was so mad at me. I thought he was so upset with me. And I didn't know how to make it up to him. And then when I saw that, I don't know. I just didn't think I could be forgiven after that.
She kind of taps her chin, kind of in thought. Why did you take him?
I had overheard some of these sailors that he would fetch a pretty penny. Looking back on it, I think that the salvagers had hired some, you know, scallywags aboard, you know, like mercenary sailors, probably former pirates, if not current pirates, to help man the ship. I mean, I got hired. So clearly, the hiring process wasn't that strenuous. And I never talked to the ones in charge. I think I assumed too much. I assumed that the whole purpose of this crew was they were going to sell anything that they came up with. I didn't know that they were actually searching for those of Flossam's kind. And I feel like in my haste to wake him up and get him out of there, I kept him from maybe meeting them more quickly than he could have. I thought he was being sold into like a slavery or like as an item.
Well, I think the fact you acted against that is what resonates. You didn't steal him for any personal gain. You didn't steal him to sell him. You stole him because you wanted to protect them. Well, that might have ended up how it has. Things could have ended up any other way. The others could have sold him. The people he met could have been more awful than anything. You can't really worry about what could have been and what should have been when what is. Plus, I'm sure they're still out there if you want to find them.
Right. Except I brought him with me to this death trap of a kingdom.
And yet you're still alive.
How much do you know about this place?
Yeah, she kind of gives like the so-so hand sign.
Have you or any of the crew met their unfortunate end during this whole escapade? And has anybody not stayed dead?
The guy grimaces a little. Well, necromancer's about, maybe not, but no? She kind of looks a bit confused.
I'm gonna give her sort of the rundown, the Cliff Notes version of the adventures we've been through, what we've learned. I'll also tell her a little bit about the rest of my companions. And the person I probably go into the most detail on, besides Flotsam, would be like Viridian, because Viridian is a pirate also, and like I trust Palia since she's like helping with his crew and stuff and keeping them alive and teaching Felix, who he already knew, how to do like this type of thing. Despite the fact that Felix wants to be the next Viridian, I feel like she probably didn't like encourage him to do this. She's just like, you do what you want, I guess.
The quartermaster, you know? It'll be the Viridian you go for.
But the biggest thing would be like the essences and then the light from the thing and the fact that that thing is like a big ass egg of some celestial godlike creature.
She takes off her glasses in shock and surprise from such a weird story, but yeah, it's like real shaky. They lift up their teacup and it's just jittering the whole time.
Yeah. The only two of our group who haven't needed to be revived from the little crystals we found have been myself and the other wizard, Adelaide. But it seems as though we all died at least once when we fell off the bridge. So everybody's at least one for one, if not more. And in Flotsam's case, I watched him get ripped apart in front of me. And I blame myself for that.
Oof. Well, you have definitely been through a lot. And not anything I'd wish on anyone, really.
I will say, thinking about your lessons have helped me.
She gives like a little smile and kind of like looks off at something. Not really sure what, but she feel like she gives like a little shifty eye over at some area. And kind of gets a smirk.
Should I make an insight check for that?
If you wish.
I would like to figure out what's going on here.
Well, yeah, with your negative one, that's pretty dang good. Goddamn. Your wisdom's low.
Used to be. I'm getting better.
You feel like that, like, what you said impressed her enough to be considering something. And whatever it is that she is considering exists in the room. What it is or what that might entail, you're not too sure. Having no other stuff to go off. But as you're considering this, she kind of stands up, the chair kind of scraping against the wood, kind of abruptly. I can't speak for anyone who follows you, Ra. Flotsam or New Viridian or any of your friends, but I'm sure. Well, if they didn't like it, they would have left. It's usually how it works. I am curious what you plan to do after this, though. You're plan to get your bounty removed so you can make a new bounty?
The plan is still changing. I'm not certain I even really want to do piracy anymore. At least not the way that Captain Blackheart was doing it. Don't get me wrong, I want to sail the seas, I want a ship, I want a crew. I just don't know if I want to rob merchant vessels and get into fights for the sake of fighting. I don't know, maybe being an adventurer has left its mark on me.
She seemed to have been, like, doing something, but hearing you mention all that kind of stunned her. And she kind of looks at you, kind of impressed. Kind of just gives you a very proud look.
Why are you looking at me like that? That's embarrassing.
She kind of shakes her head, reaches down, puts her glasses back on, not really realizing that you could see her expression more than she's ever comfortable with. Well, you left quickly before we were able to give you something, but I think I want you to prove to me that you still deserve it. And she kind of walks over to where she was kind of squinting at, and she kind of like jimmies open like a chest and pulls out like a smaller box from inside it. And it's kind of like a long, kind of like wide, flat box. Almost like a weapon case of sorts, and she kind of tosses it on the table. It looks old. It looks like it was like purchased a while ago and has collected dust. And like the new case it was in ages ago has just been beaten and bumped against. You'd think a while ago it would have looked pretty cool, but now it's just kind of dirty and dusty.
I suppose this is a sword of some kind.
She kind of like, see what she looks at, but she kind of does like a slight shake as you mention that. It just shakes her head. No? What? How? You're very good at judging what's inside cases.
I mean, I've hadn't had too many experiences beforehand with blacksmiths, but ever since meeting Herolf, he has cases very similar to that one.
How tired are you, Ra? You want to do this in the morning or now?
I'm good for a fight now, if that's what you are. A sparring match, I'm guessing?
Not with me. I have something new. He kind of picks you up by like the back of the collar almost and kind of ushers you out the door. She brings the case, and like as she reaches the door, she seems to like walk back in and grab a much larger case, like almost like a big case for clothes, like something you see right out of some wicked Harry Potter stuff, dude. Like it's a huge case.
Oh, cool! Like a trunk.
Yeah, like a full-on trunk.
Chest.
And she, while holding what you presume to be a sword in a case to her side, she throws the large trunk kind of on the ground in front of her, and Felix kind of like freezes up as he sees the chest. You do not, he doesn't like this chest. He fears what is inside this thing.
He flinches.
Yeah, he like instinctively places his hand on like his swords. He's worried what's happening. But she kind of shoots him a look that says it's like not for him, and he gets a lot more comfortable. And a lot of the other people kind of start like they know what's going on. And you guys all in the in the room, I suppose. Don't want to leave you out too long. So you hear like Mordecai kind of like, it looks like he hears something, and his like attention is immediately just yanked away from this truth or dare situation you've set up, and he just like hastily starts making his way out of the room, making some excuse that he's gotta go, but like he never finishes the excuse, he just runs off.
Bye.
Well, alrighty then.
And she seems to considering she is also a wizard, having known sword dancing, I forget that it's a wizard thing. But she does some incantation on the chest, on the big trunk, and you see a lot of like the inlaid runes of it kind of light up, and the whole thing starts to like shimmy and shake and like rattle alive as it seems to open itself, and almost like a wooden transformer almost start building itself as you see like General Grievous mixed with a training dummy almost appear in front of you, build itself in front of you. Yeah, like it looks I didn't have time to draw a specific token for it or anything, but there we go.
So here's General Grievous.
Yeah. Here's a training dummy.
Yay!
And it is like a large, this thing is big. And like at first it kind of like, it's kind of just like a big cylinder thing, but like it opens up and two arms come out that have like these like blunted long swords so they don't kill you. But those arms kind of split off into more arms and it grabs more swords. It seems to be brandishing 6 swords and kind of just like be spinning into place, getting ready to be of use.
Cool.
And those of you inside
Wow.
can definitely hear like something weird is going on upstairs on the top of the ship.
Should we
I'll,
wait? Should we wait on this until everyone is ready?
I'll be brave and investigate.
Once you reach the main deck of the ship, you see this wooden training dummy abomination, as well as like Mordecai kind of hiding behind something, very excited to see what's about to go down. Everyone else seems to have like stopped working and like started to watch whatever is about to go down here. The last fight between the Viridians did not satiate them enough. Yeah, it spins up. It looks like it's got the idea. Bailey kind of gives it its instructions. Let me start the battle music, and
I'll go up
Cool.
with Adelaide.
As this thing is like getting ready to like throw down, I'm gonna ask Palea real quick.
So, you just want me to make this inoperable? Any kind of damage is fine? There's no other rules of the engagement other than one-on-one?
She kind of like rests her chin on her hand and just calls out, "Just show me that your skills aren't rusty and what I taught you is stuck."
Aye, aye.
Don't worry about hurting my toy.
Very cool.
Well, I mean, I guess initiative, but y'all can roll initiative as well if y'all want. Anytime you guys just want to do something, step in.
Nice.
Woo.
That's just my lair action.
This isn't like Viridian, where Viridian's like, I need you guys to help me. I don't want to lose this fight.
Hey, I could lose the fight.
Viridian's like, if I lose, I'm going to be really embarrassed. Please help me. Step in and make this guy's ass.
Help me cheat.
Ooh,
I'm gonna,
so close.
Or
So as this thing is forming, can I do the flame on with the blades?
Absolutely.
All right. Let's do that then. Boop-a-doo. That is 6. Yeah. Okay. All right. So the blades are on fire, and
Classic.
if we're starting this engagement, I will then use my bonus action to use my last blade song for the day, pump up my AC, and I'll zip on over
Very smart.
to. What's that?
Very smart.
Yeah, definitely. I'll.
I agree. That is very smart of me.
I'm gonna command Sizzle to
Start
give
distracting.
me the help action. Yeah, so that this thing has to try to, deal with that. Once it does, I'll have it fly away so that it's not within melee.
Ring
The flyby.
distance.
Yeah, so I can get advantage on one of my attacks here. And I'm going to. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna make some attacks to start. So here's the first one with advantage.
Hell yeah. Ooh. A 50, it looks like you're going square on. This thing's big, it's probably easy to hit, being made out of wood, but almost like reactionarily, one of the swords just like zooms by and knocks your sword to the side. Like the whole thing kind of just spins in a circle, parrying your weapon.
I see. Fair enough. With my second attack, I'll try to hit again.
Oh yeah, it does not seem to have the same quickness to be able to get away from this one.
All right. Minimum on the slashing, maximum on the fire. So that's 11 damage.
Easy.
And that's first turn.
This thing, it just starts like spinning and like slashing in different directions. It's gonna make just a few attacks against you, don't worry.
Oh.
Well, it starts just like Beyblading out, so its first attack is gonna be very high. Suspiciously high.
I am not concentrating on any spells. I am going to risk these things hitting me for this turn. I'm not going to cast shield.
Ooh. All right, yeah. So one kind of clocks you like right on the upper arm. The first swing, dealing a rather surprising. This thing has pretty big swords, being its size. You take 14 points of bludgeoning damage from these blunted iron blades. And the second one, this thing's just spinning so fast that it's like the second swing that's coming at you, like the bunch of you hanging out there, you got to duck as a sword just kind of flies off into the water. This thing nat one on a swing. One of the swords just came loose and it's like embedded itself in like the wood of the railing, just twang.
Whoa.
But now make a dexterity saving throw as it's just like blendering the air in front of it with its now 5 swords.
Okay.
Ooh. Easy make it. You don't have any like evasions or anything, right? That makes you...
No, unfortunately, no evasion.
Do you get that eventually with Blade Song? That seems like a thing.
No,
Really?
that would be amazing, but no.
Oh man.
No, I would have to go. There's like 3 different avenues to get evasion, and I'm not in any of those classes.
All right. Well, maybe I'll add something to something later. Hold up. Roll the.
Yeah, it'd have to be either a monk, a rogue, or there's a ranger subclass hunter that can get you evasion as well. That I recall.
Well, you take 7 points of slashing as you like dodge out of a lot of the way of these like swipes and cuts, but many are kind of clipping you, and they kind of sting after you do kind of like a flurry to get out of the way of most of it. But it is your turn again.
So I have a question. Yeah, I have a question. Can I discern how this thing is perceiving the world around it? Is it using like a sort of magical sensor to like see? Does that like normal sight? Or does it seem like this thing has some sort of... Basically, what I want to know is, will illusions work on this thing? That's my question.
Maybe. It does seem to be watching you. Like, it has like a kind of central like R2-D2 like head on top that's kind of just spinning to watch you. And it does have like a face painted on it that looks kind of angry.
Yeah, I feel like this is a training dummy, so it probably doesn't have true sight, which would be incredible for something like this to have. And if it's actually watching me, and its like head is like turning to follow me, which I could actually just test. I could like run over this way.
Like, as you're doing like
turn.
your flips and stuff, it's watching.
Then yeah, I'll kind of deduce. Okay, it's probably not like. I mean, it's on a ship too, so it's not like tremor sense or something. So I'm going to risk casting Blur as my action. So that has disadvantage on its attacks going forward. And I'm also going to use my bonus action to use my second wind.
Nice.
To regain some of the hit points. Hell yeah.
Nice.
That's a lot. Wow. That's hell yeah.
I'll put a little weird thing on me.
This is wearing up if that's the end of your turn.
Yep, that's it so far. Basically, I'm just playing defensive at the moment. Trying to make sure that I can avoid more hits.
Gang watching. Does any of you want to sling out a spell or do anything at this point, or you're just comfortable watching?
Is this another Viridian situation?
No, Ra didn't ask us to help.
Oh,
I don't
right.
exactly understand what it is that's going on.
Yeah. Let's just enjoy the show for now.
Ra, are you okay?
Totally fine. Just sit back and watch.
See?
Alright.
You can hold my hand if you want.
Let's go about.
2 more attacks at disadvantage. Your AC is...
Yay! Blur worked! Yay!
yeah, it's having a trouble. A 12 and a 17.
My AC resting is 21.
Damn. A lot of AC. Well, they miss, but it is still just going to do like the wild swings, so you still have to make the dexterity saving throw.
Yes, I still must do this.
Just this once.
I got a 9, so not as good this time.
Yeah, that's the one you got to dodge. It rolled well. 19 points of bludgeoning damage, as this is just kind of just clipping you anytime it can.
Let's see. This would be 30. Youch. That smarts. Let's do our.
See if you're concentrating. 11.
I got
that's
past
just
10.
Yeah, that's just so close.
Woo! That would have sucked. All right. So I'm realizing this thing means business. So I'm going to do the attack action, and as a Blade Singer, I am also going to cast Blade Ward to give myself resistance on all physical damage, bludgeoning, slashing, piercing, for the round. So I'll be making one attack as part of my action, and I'll use my little dude Sizzle, fly in, give my advantage on that one attack, and then fly away. And let's see, come on. That is it's not a crit, but it does hit, I think.
Very close. Yeah, it tries to parry, but it can't raise its AC that high.
Another min-max, but reverse this time, so 13. And then the Blade Ward as the other attack is that cantrip. And then as a bonus action, my offhand attack with my pretty good scimitar.
Yeah. Sadly, that one just hits wood. It doesn't chip it or do anything to it. If you want to move around it anymore, you can, but it's just going to watch you as you're blurring out.
I'll move kind of. I'm doing circles around.
You're bobbing and weaving. As this thing is swinging, the rest of you that aren't really focused on this, roll me a perception check. And roll me a dexterity saving throw as this blender happens again. Ooh, eagle eyes out there. Oh my god. Alright, perception gang. Damn.
Got nothing else going on.
Alright, well, you all see that, like, ever so slowly, from across the boat, the lady you know as Scarlet is, like, slowly just sidling their way closer to you guys. They're, like, looking over every now and again, and when you're, like, looking at the poster where she thinks you're watching Ra, she kind of just sidles again and again, just making their way over to your group. But Ra, as they're on their way there, a 12 and an 18, so another just double miss as you kind of butterfly spin between the two slashes. And with a 13, shoosh, that's not gonna make it save for the blender.
No, not the blender.
The blender, 18 points of bludgeoning.
Is that halved?
No, so 9.
Oh,
9
technically
points.
not a weapon.
I mean, it's normal damage. Like, it's not magical damage.
Right, I mean, or to reduce the damage, to give myself resistance to the bludgeoning.
Yeah. You're able to.
Okay.
So it is 9.
9. Got it. All right. Still hurts, but it's a lot less than it would have been, which is good. Okay.
Your turn as Scarlet makes their way closer, kind of sidling around Mordecai. It gives her a weird look for a second, but doesn't do anything.
Let's do another Blade Ward attack, bonus action attack. Same deal as before. I'll have Sizzle come over this way, and then fly over that way to do the help action. So let's see.
Ooh.
I'll never get a crit. I will never get a crit in this game.
And it uses this reaction to just like spin, hit the sword out of alignment.
Oh, so even that's not good enough? Dang.
Nah, not when it has a reaction ready. Oh, well.
You just had to say you're never gonna crit.
Eat your words.
Oh.
Oh, well.
Well, I guess I'm too bad to get a crit.
Oh, I hate to get a crit. Oh.
I would hate to get a crit and good damage.
So that is a good 18 damage with a bonus action attack.
Yeah, you kind of like stab into its arm, and just with you twisting it to get it out, the whole arm just kind of buttons off, and it's just on the ground now, kind of just like clicking back and forth as it's just rolling on the ground, trying to swing still. The arm just kind of rolls away, like not really able to do much. Goddamn.
Yeah. Yeah. And I guess I'll just kind of continue moving. I'll get over here. Still circling it, and that'll be it. Oh, and I forgot for the last turn. Hold on. You hit me with damage, so I needed to. Okay.
Are you using Blade Ward again?
I am, yes.
As this thing is swinging, Adelaide, you're kind of like nudged a little, and like while watching the fight, you see that this girl's kind of like handing you like a note, just a folded up bit of paper.
Oh, I think she's frozen.
Oh no. Oh, she's judging her immensely. It's like the audacity of this lady.
Yeah, giving me a note.
Oh no, it's all dying. Roll me a dexterity save.
Hello?
Oh,
Am I back?
Yeah, there you go.
I was gonna. Can I do an intimidation check?
Absolutely.
On Scarlet?
Please.
Oh, I forgot that I don't have a modifier for it.
Hell yeah!
Oh,
That's amazing!
She's like not watching you, she's trying to hand
That
this.
one's for you.
Yeah, you trade it.
yeah.
She's not watching you as she's like handing this to you, but she like turns to look at you, and you're just like, your whole aura just hits her like a train, and she looks like she's staring down like a train about to hit her right now.
And then I grab the note. Just swipe it out of her hands.
She like just freezes.
The Adelaide build finally comes online.
Yes!
God damn. She doesn't even tell you what she wants you to do with it now. She's frozen in like when a predator is in the area. She's not sure what to do right now. She's the prey and she is scared.
Yeah.
Rah.
Can I read the note or wait until next turn?
Yeah, we'll wait till this barrage of swords goes by before we deal with that. A 22 and a 27. You did avoid a crit.
Well, the 22 I can avoid, so I'm going to use a first level spell slot to shield one as a reaction. The 27 beats a 26, so that would still hit me.
You block from one side, but then you just cop the large long sword into the ribs as you're blocking that one. Alright, just about max damage on that. 20 points of bludgeoning from that offhand.
10 points?
Yeah, so 10 points.
Ow!
What are you? You're on them? Okay. And from the blender effect, let's see. Let's see how that goes.
Yeah. I got a nat 1 on that dex save. So.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Ooh, well, I mean, might be alright. 8 points of bludgeoning. Rolled really low. So 4. It's blade water just the whole round.
Yeah, halves it. Okay, cool. Woo!
Yeah, you're looking
awesome.
Pretty banged up. The rest of you can definitely see how rough Ra looks.
I have my hand on my fiddle and I like step forward and I'm like, Ra?
As my turn comes up, I look at you and I give a shake of my head no, and I look back at Palia and I say,
Hey, something that I've learned is to know when to run away
and I'm going to cast Thunderstep. And I'm going to appear poof over this way. Yeah, right over here. And hopefully deal some damage to this thing. It needs to make a con saving throw, DC 14.
All right. It succeeds, but it will still take half.
Is that one of those spells that does like extra damage to constructs or something?
Ooh.
It's thunder damage, but I don't think it clarifies extra to constructs. I'll double check though.
I know there are some spells that have like a specification like that.
Shadow.
I just didn't know if Thunderstep was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
No.
But
It doesn't look like it.
It's like Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave doesn't deal necessarily extra damage to stuff, but it's thunder damage. So if this construct has vulnerability to that,
Some spells for constructs, they also have like disadvantage on the saving throw, for example.
yeah. Nah, this is like Thunder Wave. There's not like a specific construct thing.
Roll the damage anyway. This is 14. Ooh. Yeah, you. This thing's loud, right? This is just the one that specifies it's like a 300-foot explosion.
Well, it's a 10-foot radius from where I was, and I made sure to move out of the way of everybody else, and then did it. And it's loud. Out to 300 foot can be heard.
So just about everyone on the ship flinches as the whole ship kind of like lurches a little from just like the thunderous explosion on the top deck. Kind of creates some rippling waves on each side of the ship as it was kind of just pushed down a little. And everyone around kind of just has to regain their footing a little. You hear people kind of shouting from below deck as they're probably sleeping and now probably assume they're under fire from cannons or something. But
yeah, movement or whatever, I'll just be behind here. I can't hide, I'm not a rogue, but I do have cover, so I'd have to move to get around to get to where I'm at.
So you run and take cover after exploding. The rest of you see that this thing, after like getting hit by the thunder wave of this teleportation spell, it just completely rattles and kind of like, as if getting electrocuted, kind of like shakes in place. And it makes a few like disheartening swings at the air as it slows down and then just slowly kind of like topples in on itself and slumps to the side. One arm still kind of just swinging up and down.
And then I like, when it's like my turn, I pop out like, all right, it's time for round. Oh.
Ra's like heavy breathing. She kind of looks at Palia with her spells and everything, still doing her blade dance a little bit, like.
We're done, right?
Yeah, Palia nods as she kind of gestures for everyone to kind of go back to whatever they were doing as the big training dummy, its head kind of spins and now it's like a sad face as it packs itself up. Goes over, like, picks up its sword, its arm, and kind of just clips it back in.
With the, I'm gonna slide down this, like, railing, with my blade dance still up. If I need to make acrobatics to maintain balance, I will.
I mean, roll it.
I slide down, kind of land.
Yeah, roll it just to see how well you
take 6 points of damage.
You take a point of damage for every stair. There are 6 stairs.
So she slides down, does a little flourish with her blades, and the flames go out and holsters them, and then lets go of Blur and the blade song and all that stuff.
Well, that was a challenge for sure.
Ra, are you okay? What was that about?
My old mentor, Palia Swiftwiver, Swift River. Oh, fuck, that sucked. Wow. They clocked me on the head twice. That did not feel good.
Haley
She's
is here.
testing me. That is Palia right over there. She's the drow with the large hat and the sunglasses.
It's like nighttime and she's wearing the hat and gloves.
Palia.
I'm like limping over a little bit, trying to have a swagger to my step, but it's 6 hit points, so like I'm hurt.
So, did I pass your test?
She looks at you amused and kind of looks over at you, Flotsam, kind of sharply, like, kind of jump scares you a little as she just owl-like looks at you.
I'm Flotsam. It's nice to meet you. I've heard many things. It's an honor to meet you.
She kind of gives a smirk, smile, and kind of offers her hand to shake.
Still have the illusion up, but I'm gonna shake her hand.
Yeah, she gives a foot. She can't really tell. She's got glasses on, so she looks or gives you a look. You can't really tell too much. But she kind of looks at you and then over to the other group. Adelaide probably still reading a note that's taking her a while. Can any of you and your friends heal?
Yes. I'll cast... I don't really have great healing spells, but I'll cast Healing Word at third level.
What is the word you say? Do you just say "get good, scrub"?
GG.
And the power of that.
It's just a note on a particular note that I play. A nice sound, healing sound.
A healing
not
sound.
much.
So 13 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's something. Thank you.
I'm not the best at healing magic, but
I mean, you're better than I am.
Yeah, she kind of just gives a smile.
Well, Palia, as he said, this is Flotsam. Flotsam Palia.
We've met. Just then.
Yeah. Just then. Sorry, I'm still a little winded from that whole fight. That is a very good construct. I don't know where you uncovered that, but you didn't have that when you trained me.
It's a puppet, not a construct. She kind of turns to look at Flotsam again, and a bit of a knowing
I was
way.
waiting for that.
Yeah. Well,
I take
I'm not
it.
an artist, so I don't know.
I was gonna give it
Go
to
ahead,
you
I got
anyway. I just wanted to see how far you would go, and you beat up my puppet, but I don't know. You didn't ask for help. She kind of like pushes you on the head a little.
No, I did not. I assumed you were testing skill. And, what I know. However, I know my crew and my friends, and I know that if it came down to it, if I really needed help, I trust that they would have stepped in.
She gives a knowing nod. Very, very pleased with that answer. Well, win or lose, I was going to give it to you because it wasn't really mine to give. Well, half of it is. Tog paid for the other half. It was kind of like a solemn smile or facial expression, and holds out the case to you.
Ra kind of graciously accepts it and gives her a bow as like a sign of reverence to her, and looks at it for a moment and then looks up to her and says,
May I?
No, of course. What? Go. Yeah, gestures for you to go over to your friends who are probably excited to see what's up.
yeah, I'll open it like just kind of in the moment. If anyone's walking up to me, I guess I'd be sort of like walking with Flotsam back towards like the group, but I open it up because I also want her to see my reaction to the gift that her and Todd got me too. So I don't want to just be like, thanks, bye, and like walk away. You know,
she kind of follows you a bit,
I'll start
like
kind of. Yeah, I'll move over, but I won't like go all the way over. And then I open the case.
Yeah, I will reveal that. But Adelaide, as you're opening this, you have a note that simply says, "Can we speak before you leave?" With a question mark. Doesn't say who it's addressed to or anything, but
I guess real quick, I'll just kind of turn to Scarlet less menacingly this time. Just kind of point at the note and then like kind of do the.
She kind of grimaces. It's like shakes her head, kind of head gesturing over at Flotsam. She gives a thumbs up and kind of sidles away. Mordecai giving her another weird look. Let me reveal to you your gift. You open this, and you see at first a singular sword in like a kind of ornate scabbard, but as you examine it, you can see that both swords seem to be tucked into the same scabbard, 100% Zuko style from Avatar.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Oh, Ra just sort of looks at these and can tell the craftsmanship is very nice. I'm not 100%. Are these +1 weapons? Or am I gonna? They're +2. Okay, I thought if not, I would go back to Harolf and like trade in mine as payment to get these.
They're +2 because your weapons are like if you had higher upgrades, they would be like I'm transferring it. Don't worry.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you. But she kind of looks at these and is just sort of speechless for a minute. And kind of does that sort of thing that people who actually know how to use swords do, where they're like they're kind of testing the balance of a sword, and then they flourish to kind of see how it feels, and knowing it's just like perfect. It's like the perfect weapon. She puts it back into the case. And she starts to a single tear starts to form, and before Palia can say anything else, she goes over and she hugs her.
Oh.
She welcomes it easily, like no resistance at all. Happy to receive it.
I'm gonna name them after you and Dog.
You feel just a resonance kind of ping out from her.
Thank you for everything.
It's whatever.
Anyway.
Yeah. You're probably tired. Go.
Thanks, Peach. Anyway, I'm pooped. What's for dinner?
You're looking at Silas.
Hey Adelaide, what's on that piece of paper?
Ra, I think the rest of us were having a discussion downstairs, and I think there's food down there as well. If you're not busy anymore.
Cool. Yeah. Nah, not busy. Just hungry and tired and in pain. So let's take a break, huh? Put our feet up. Woo!
I could try to throw
Just sort of like
together.
she just kind of limps past and starts to go towards the brig, the down below, the below deck.
The cold below.
Living room.
Downstairs.
Before that happens, I do want to go over to Pelea, and I just want to like grab her hand before she leaves, and I want to say, thank you. I can't tell you how good it is to have met you. You're very important to Ra. You and Tog both, and though I'll never get to meet Tog, I'm happy to have got the chance to meet you.
Yeah, she was kind of packing up the training dummy, but she takes off her glasses and kind of tucks it into her shirt pocket on a belt strap or something. You mean a lot to Ra, Flotsam. I'm glad she found you. I hope you're patient with her.
I try to be.
She gives a knowing smile.
Well, I hope this isn't goodbye, but I'll be joining the rest of my friends.
She nods. I hope you stay by them often.
Understood. And then I will go back down below with the crew.
You all saunter your way back down to the truth or dare room.
So scary.
And there's a ghost in the room.
No! Not a ghost!
Pirate ghost!
Kidding.
We go back down and there's already another group of pirates playing Spin the Bottle in the room. This room's taken.
Reserved. We call dibs first.
Get out.
You guys weren't here, so we took the room. And we've decided which high school party game we're playing. So.
This is what we're doing now.
Oh, hello? A ghost icon? Not the ghost icon.
It's just a ghoul.
Oh no, he wants to play Truth or Dare too.
I'm the truth ghost.
I'm here to make sure everything
prank
goes
mug.
right.
What's next?
Don't turn the prank ghost, or sorry, no, not the prank ghost.
The truth ghost.
The truth ghost. Don't
I
turn the
forgot
truth
about
ghost
the
red.
dubious demon that we tucked in all so long ago. He
Yeah.
showed up. But yeah, Aquaman, did you mention the note? Were you? I assume you saw it. There was a.
I mean,
we don't
crazy
perceptions.
Yeah, I saw
Well, I guess-
Adelaide do something with Scarlet. I think.
Yeah. Just giving her the patented Adelaide stare down. I guess as we're like sitting down for Truth or Dare, Adelaide will just kind of give the note to Flotsam. Scarlet wanted to give this to you.
Understood. Understand. I understand. Understood.
Oh, do you need some to like hard reset? Smack him on the head a few times.
I'm fine.
Understand.
I understood. Thank you, Adelaide. Thank you. I'll take care of this and I'll put it away.
So, like I think, so I was saying that once we step in here, that means everyone's good to play. And the rules are, you ask the question first. If they want a truth or a dare, then you provide them with one. And if they don't want to do that, they switch to the other one. And then that's the one that you need to do. Does everyone understand?
I think. I'm sure I'll
Yes.
get it through context.
We're literally just doing truth or dare, but if we don't want to say the truth, then we get the dare. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
And if you don't want to do the dare, you gotta say truth.
I dare you to tell the
Understood.
So like
truth.
vice versa.
Are we? Who is the one who asked
the way
question?
it starts is the person who gets asked the question and answers gets to go next, and they can ask or dare whoever they want. Well, they ask the question to whoever they want next. I think I'll start easy so we can kind of get. It seems like this is a little complicated for everybody, so I'm gonna start easy so people can understand.
Should we roll initiative for this? Or no, I guess like
What's that, Blossom?
Oh, sorry. There should be a determination, numerical, in the order in which we go, determined by our dexterity. Probably on a scale of 1 to 20, but we would add in our dexterity to that, plus perhaps our proficiency.
I think you might be trying to play a different game right now.
Oh, sorry.
Perhaps some sort of role-playing game.
No,
Sounds a lot like the game that my sister used to play, Houses and Humans.
okay.
Yeah, that's my joke. You took my joke. Adelaide.
What was happening?
Adelaide, truth or dare?
Dare.
All right. Oh,
Cool.
dang. Okay. I dare you to bring Lex out.
Uh-oh.
Okay. He is there.
I want no part of this. Why'd you bring me up?
I was dead too.
I'm not partaking.
Lex, would you like to be part of the
Yes.
game? Okay. So now, Adelaide, you can go ahead and ask whoever you want.
Flotsam. Truth or dare?
So if I say truth and I don't want to answer the question, I can.
You have to do it.
Adelaide's the last person that I want to get. I'll step in the zone of truth.
Ooh.
Truth circle.
Yeah, truth circle.
Wow. I'm changing. Step into the zone.
I'm being so honest.
Oh, I imagine the truth was just kind of around all of us, like a zone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang it. Fine. Go back. I want it to go in the zone.
There you go.
It's like a zone of
Yeah.
truth.
Of truth.
Yeah. I assume going into the zone implies that you are choosing truth.
To fail, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You've fallen right into the trap.
Unless I really don't want to answer, that I'm getting out of the zone.
Ra doesn't have
look-
the energy to attempt a resistance. Just like whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, does anyone want to resist, I suppose?
But if I lie, the only person who knows is Comet. If I,
Well, you
but if
can.
I'd have to try. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to try to resist.
If I was
so-
going to try and resist, can I say that like I'll answer truthfully if I fail, no matter what? If I pick that option,
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Otherwise, I'm gonna try
Yeah, if
to
you
lie,
want
but
to
only
lie,
you would know.
we'll roll. Like, GM me a roll.
got
And what's the DC?
Attempt to lie. Got it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Screw you, Eldritch.
How did you decide the form you took up on top of the ship when you were walking around in front of all those new people?
How did I pick the form is the question. Like, why did I choose? Why did I assume that sort of, not why I decided to do the form, but just which form I pick. Why that form? Correct. Just to make sure I understand the question. Of the forms that I recognize that I could assume, that one to me feels the most comfortable. And if I'm going to be hiding my true self, I would rather appear in a form that I find comfortable for myself.
Very well.
You not like your I'm not. It's not my turn. I'm mine.
That also wasn't the question.
No, Flotsam, you get to ask anyone else.
Silas.
Uh-oh. Let's go truth. That's more fun.
Other than the adventures that we've had together, have you ever broken the law?
Broken the law.
Okay, technically.
Unpaid parking tickets? Oh no, frozen.
Oh no, she's frozen.
I will plead the fifth on that one.
Bring it.
You froze beforehand.
I'm back. Technically.
Are you allowed to do that in court? If you just freeze in court, what do they do?
Your Honor. You froze again.
I know.
Don't say technically. It'll freeze.
Is it bouncing back and forth?
We're gonna hold you in contempt of the internet if you keep freezing like this.
Maybe answer it in text and then someone will just read it out.
No.
There we go.
Ooh, stole food from farmers.
You menace.
I was a teenager and wanted free food. Short as that, and I stole literally a pie from a window. I don't know if that's a crime considered any higher level, but
I don't know if is eating a crime.
What a great mental image.
Lex kind of leans in next to Owlet, and we thought the pirates were bad.
Stole a pie tattooed on my throat.
Well, now we know who the real menace to society is.
What's the tally mark tattooed on you? It's 12.
Yeah, how many times?
I guess another crime, would be demon genocide, but that wasn't really my fault. You remember the thing that's possessing my sister?
I mean, I don't know if that's really against the law.
It felt wrong.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Comet. Truth or dare?
Truth.
Ooh.
All right. What got you into flowers so much? I don't think you've ever actually explained that.
Well, I think I like them because because Gem was such a fan of them. Not sure if I said it before, but the flowers I'm collecting, I used to they're her favorite. And I used to apologize to her with them. And I've got a lot to apologize for the next time I see her. So I'm making sure I have a lot of them.
All right.
Plus, they're kind of sweet. Flowers.
You've eaten them?
Not like that, Lex. You know how you can hear birds sing?
Mm-hmm.
Every morning when flowers open, they have a song too.
What?
You just have to listen to it.
God damn it.
Raw.
He's so charming.
Truth or dare?
I'm a little tired for dare, so how about truth?
Alright. If you weren't a pirate, what would you be?
Ooh.
You know, I've been thinking about that question a lot recently, too. I kind of like what we're doing. Adventuring is fun. Maybe that. To help people.
Yeah, in sort of our group.
I mean, I would still like to return to the ocean. But I don't have to be a pirate to do that.
You might have to deal with some pirates, though.
True.
But, sorry,
That doesn't
it's your
necessarily
turn.
mean I'm willing to follow the law.
I'll just be a criminal in the water.
I think I'm just gonna do what I want. I don't necessarily think I'm going to be doing what pirates are known to do.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel like even that feels like there's not a lot of freedom in it because you have to do what you have to do to survive. It's sort of... I don't know. If I've got enough money to support myself and repair my ship and pay for a crew, right, then I don't really need to be pirating other vessels. I can just sail around and do what I want. Go on more adventures.
I like that. And it's your turn.
Oh. Okay. Adelaide.
Truth.
Perfect. What do you really think about us? Are we your friends, or do you just tolerate us? Because I feel like it's hard to tell sometimes.
I feel like
Dare.
just leaned in.
Answer the question, Eldritch. What do you think, huh? Sorry.
Oh. Well, she instantly switched it to dare.
Oh, dare. Oh, no.
Oh.
Not the freezing.
So good.
I can't answer the question if frozen.
Exempt
No,
from
they switched to
answering
dare. You
the
gotta
question.
dare them to do something now.
Yeah. Now they have to do the dare.
They gotta do a dare.
Oh, not the dare switch.
The dare switch.
Is that what
Mhm.
she decided to do?
Yeah, that's what she did.
I couldn't hear either.
Okay.
Eat a nasty bug.
Well, that's fine because that answered my question. I dare you to bench press that barrel over there. I think it'd be funny.
Sure. This one over here?
There's just one in the room.
Mhm.
Yeah, just a barrel full of stuff that's probably really heavy.
How do you
Yeah.
bench press a barrel? It's a barrel.
Get down.
Grab onto both
Grab
ends.
on both sides.
I'll spot you.
Maybe
I'll get all
maybe
like
I
one
should-
side to make sure she's got the balance.
I not spot it. Is it because I only
Yeah,
have
yeah.
one eye? I can't do it.
Rod, no offense, but you're really tired. Oh, fuck.
Also, she has 8 strength.
Yeah, I guess roll,
Yeah.
roll an athletics check, even if you
Come
probably don't
on.
have it. But
Let's go.
Can I give Adelaide guidance?
absolutely, yeah, I'll allow it.
So a
roll
D4?
D4, yeah. Add a D4.
So you add a D4, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, D4.
Oh, hey!
Yay!
Yeah, that's not fun. It's and not that elegant, but you managed to bench press a barrel and avoid the truth.
Yeah!
Oh, Adelaide.
And now we all know that you're embarrassed about friendship, and that's okay.
Smashes the barrel.
Chatelaide. Chatelaide.
Maybe like the Chatelaide and the Virgin Lex.
Oh. Leave him out of this.
You want no part. Oh wait, I gotta put
Well,
him.
I asked him, and he said yes.
Yeah, I gotta put him. I gotta find him.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, there he
Put it in
is.
the middle.
No, it wasn't there.
Everyone's staring at him. Nice job, Adelaide. Now it's your turn.
Thanks. She's like sweating through her makeup.
Oh,
Maybe she's got a compact and trying to reapply some. Comet, truth or dare?
Dare.
Is that a quick nollie?
A nasty bug. Eat a nasty
Consume the rat in the backpack.
Truth.
Evil.
Well, assuming a bug isn't evil, but a little rat man.
Kill silence.
You got it.
If it was you killing me, I'd let it happen.
Oh,
You're not in the mood,
Okay.
Aura.
Comet, I dare you to say something mean.
Ooh,
No.
Jay to swear. That's how we get demons to swear. We finally get it.
mean how?
Something that would hurt someone else's feelings. And if you want, you can step out of the truth circle.
Oh, I would have to.
Oh.
Oh.
Truth.
Aww.
What's the meanest thing you think about?
Oh.
Not truth when the dare is to say something mean.
Oh.
If you're not from here, are you from somewhere in space? And if so, where?
I'm not sure. And that's kind of scary. When I died, I think Silas and Flotsam both saw the same lady that I did. And she told me that I was sent as a protector for this world. But that's as much as I know. From where, I don't know. But Jem is back there. For now. And I'm sorry I couldn't answer your question. Do you want to ask another one?
It's fine. No, you're fine, Comet. It's your turn.
Flotsam.
Truth.
What, how comfortable are you around us?
With the exception, I guess, of Raw, who's known me, well, my entire life, I'm more comfortable with a lot of you than, I think, than with anybody else.
All of us?
Dare. No, yes, with all of you.
Okay. Your turn.
Who hasn't gone recently? Lex.
Lex.
Can Lex?
Yeah.
Is Lex
he
playing?
shivers. He shiver in his timbers.
Oh no! Oh no! I have like a list of questions that I like thought of, but I didn't think of any for Lex because I didn't think Lex was playing. So I'm trying to retcon some of these.
I mean, I don't know a lot of things. So dare.
Dang it! I didn't think of dare. What can? I don't know what Lex can do.
Be like, all right, so you're a book. I'm a robot. That's weird.
It's like either. I don't know. Dealer's choice.
Trying to either.
Is that allowed?
I just don't know what to like dare Lex to. I don't know what to like dare Lex to do.
Is that illegal? Can I
Dare
pick
him to
both?
sit in someone's head.
No.
I dare you to take the eye patch off.
Oh, that's true. So is he doing truth or dare then?
He's given either. If that's allowed, he looks at Comet for confirmation.
Well, usually you pick one first.
Dare me to do something, I guess.
Allow one of us to hold the book.
I don't think I can.
You are the book, right?
Yeah, but I can't. Like you know, that's gotta go through Adelaide. You can't, yeah. He looks at Adelaide.
And she's just got like holding the book right to her chest. You didn't dare me to hand over the book.
I can't hand myself over. Am I meant to
I guess
wrestle?
in that sense, Lex, you would switch to truth.
Okay. Truth to me.
Should it come down to it, and Adelaide not able to carry on, which of us in this room would you prefer to take on the stead of carrying your book?
He squints around the room. What's his mental stats if he wants to resist this?
I get the feeling he doesn't want to answer.
So it's a saving throw.
It is a saving throw. That is correct. Check. It is a.
I can try and think of another
charisma.
one.
It's a charisma saving throw.
Oh no! Uncharismatic dude. He's gonna
attempt to lie, but you gotta
stare at the rest of you, and then kind of looks at you, Adelaide. You know. You know how I talked to Graham that one night?
Oh. What?
Okay, that sounds bad. He's like, he said that he hasn't died yet, and all of us have died, right? So, if after all this we like, what if we're not just allowed to leave, right? And like something happens, and since we've you know, what if you all can't? None of you can.
Carry your book?
Yeah.
Then the answer to my question is...
I mean, if it was anyone here, and Adelaide couldn't go for Adelaide, don't worry, you're fine. Nothing's gonna hurt you. We're awesome, we know, like, wicked magic now.
I killed the vibe.
But... I think... I would like... I think you Flotsam.
Not Flotsam's reaction. Just my reaction.
Ooh. Adelaide will remember that.
The telltale. Like,
I love the idea, though, that Flotsam's just like, thank you for this honor.
I haven't mentioned it, and he kind of looks between Adelaide and Flotsam, because Adelaide, he hasn't mentioned this, but, I'm like kind of like part golem thing, I think. And I know I've wanted to talk to you about that, since you're also like that.
Understood. I feel like I made things awkward.
But that's not gonna happen, sir. Well,
so we don't even need to worry about it.
I'm not going to worry
Right.
about it because I can't. Well, I'm very scared that it might happen because I'm telling the truth. I'm terrified of this outcome.
Oh, I was just, I just wanted to. I didn't.
I like this
mean
game.
Well, it's your turn.
It is your turn.
Your turn, Lex.
Oh God.
Please no.
Adelaide.
Oh. God.
Yes, Lex.
Hand over the book.
To the dare.
Truth.
Are you mad at me? You can whisper it to me. That.
I'm not
May I
mad at
remind
you,
the
Lex.
witness that-
You didn't resist the spell, did you?
Disappointed.
No, I
resist?
didn't.
Oh, thank gosh. So,
Go ahead, Adelaide.
My favorite part of that question is I just feel like that's something Lex asks Adelaide from time to time anyway, for like no reason. Just like, hey Adelaide, are you mad at me? Like, what? No, stop.
Silas.
Oh.
Truth or dare?
I haven't been a lot of dare, so I'll do a dare.
Dare, okay. Well, if he picks up strong things, it won't be funny, so
What
I
if
am
he
pretty
picks
good
up
at
weak
that.
things?
I don't know if I got Adelaide.
Silas, solve the Sudoku puzzle.
read this long word.
solve this crossword puzzle.
Fuck.
Oh no!
Do long division.
Oh.
Why do they call it oven when you in cold fruit?
About the you oven the hot.
Roll a intelligence check to solve the crossword puzzle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's a real crossword
Yeah,
puzzle
yeah.
that you have.
Oh.
You cannot. You don't. Like, it's just like an elven crossword puzzle. Like, this is. There's no word that long, surely.
He doodles his own face in the corner. There we go. Done. And I'll put it right in front of you.
That's a lie. Hang on.
Well, I mean, he is done. He just, like, it's finished.
It's not.
Submitted the paper for review. He's done.
Raw. Truth or dare?
Wait, do we skip comment?
Yeah, we're not going by turn. You can just ask
Yeah,
whoever.
we're not doing it in order.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's winner plays on.
I feel like a dare from you would be fun, so let's do dare.
Alright, arm wrestle me. I had this one prepared. On the barrel that Adelaide.
All right.
Alright.
Yeah, so get the air barrel picked up.
Athletics checks.
Okay, is there anything I can do?
Yeah, you got
to win this?
Set your arm on fire.
Here, I'll put my down first so you have a number to beat. Okay, 14. Not
You know
bad.
what?
Yeah, that's
Not bad.
possible.
I'm gonna I put my arm out, but then I cast produce flame. So there's just a flame. I'm like, go ahead.
Okay. I rage.
But
Oh, no.
still fire.
So I'm gonna roll that again.
And then
roll a d10 damage, I guess. For the flame.
It's 2d8.
Oh,
Shit, that's
Jesus,
a lot.
okay.
That's a lot.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
which
Well,
is
yeah, I'm
6.
fire resistant, so that helps.
You're fire resistant?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the new stuff that like he's able to equip.
Oh, from yes. From
No
the
one
thing I gave
counts
you,
for
actually,
the
the Remorez
essences.
thing.
mhm.
All right, let's do it.
Oh my god.
Can't take the heat! Get out! Look at you!
Alrighty then.
Follow the technique!
Dude.
Yeah, technique. Catching my on fire hand off.
Oh.
Very good.
Silas, you do not know how proud I am of myself.
I'm proud of you.
Because
Don't worry.
I was sure you were going to win. Let me just be candid with you. I really thought you were going to win. So let's do this. Silas, truth or dare?
Okay, we did
Arm
two
wrestle
dares
for the
and
rest
truth.
for the rest
Yeah,
of the
just back and forth.
Rematch.
Okay, alright. Truth? I was really hoping you picked dare, but I guess I have to think of a question now. Oh. I'll ask you something, but feel free to change it to dare if you like, if you're not comfortable. You have spoken before about your sister who is a pirate as well, but I don't think you ever shared her name with us. I would like to know, what is your sister's name and or pirate title, if you know?
My eldest sister is Erina Wheatgrass. She's a dread pirate captain, last I heard.
So, can I make a check to see if I recognize that
I
name?
suppose roll a history, I suppose, with advantage since that's your realm. Flotsam, I suppose you can too, since you're also.
Just 15.
Oh, you get advantage because you're also a pirate.
No.
You doubled down on not knowing. Like, no.
Oh no. I
Um,
don't know how to spell it.
there are a lot, and you probably think you would have recognized or thought of it by now. Like, you've known Silas this long, and another Tabaxi pirate, you would probably instantly kind of put two and two together, but I don't know, maybe they just don't work on this side of the seas.
Okay. I thought maybe if I knew just a bit more, it might ring some bells, but it didn't. I guess I might have to ask Galia for more info. She actually might know a little bit about your sister if you're curious.
I mean, I would like to know. I haven't heard from her since I was like a kid.
Yeah, I don't know what she's up to because she doesn't operate in the waters that my captain used to be in, so I don't really know much about her either.
Alrighty. Oh, does that make it my turn again?
That's right, Silas.
Oh god. Okay.
Was that how this goes? Oh.
You're getting it.
Adelaide. Truth or dare?
Truth.
Do you like my cooking? Oh.
Not to my tastes.
Oh no. I think it's wonderful.
Oh.
Hey! Follow-up question, not part of the truth or dare or anything, just because I am curious, what is to your taste? So maybe that Silas might be able to incorporate that sort of flavor profile.
That's a good question.
You just really like spaghetti.
I only eat sour foods.
I only eat hard-boiled egg.
She only eats pickled foods, sauerkraut, pickles, pickled peppers, kimchi. You know, just that's it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a
if it's not aged in an oaken cask, she won't touch it.
Yeah. This hesitation. This hesitation isn't on the part of Adelaide, it's on the part of me, who has forgotten everything about food.
It's that stuff that your parents get you when you go through the drive-thru. They have that box that you tuck into, and then your mom gets a bag. You remember that?
Oh.
And there's a toy that comes with it, and
Does she like fried, grilled, breaded?
At this point, Silas now pulls out his little recipe book.
sautéed, boiled, roasted,
Soup.
fermented.
If you make stuff with, like, sweet glazes, I like that.
Done! Okay. So you're like my little sister.
Oh.
She likes food sweet, too.
She likes sweet
Dare you
too.
to never say that again?
Now it's your turn, Adelaide.
Again, with it being my turn. Ugh.
Out of game question: are you able to be sarcastic in the truth circle? Since being sarcastic is almost a form of
If you
deception.
you can't speak a lie, so no matter what tonation it comes out in, it doesn't breach the barrier of your teeth.
Okay. So if you're not having fun and you go delightful or something, that's technically a lie, so you can't say it.
Yeah.
You could say the truth sarcastically to make it sound like you're not.
Yeah, but it
Right.
It's like,
Yeah,
I
having a
love
great time.
Oh, Tom is my favorite.
Flotsam. Truth or dare?
Truth.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Why are you appearing in a new form to those people?
Dare.
Oh.
I dare you to tell me.
I'll put it out there. Anyone can arm wrestle me. Just don't burn my hand raw. That's always a dare that's open.
Turn into Graham. That's the dare.
Oh, gross.
I hate
I mean, all
this.
your parts will be oiled at that point.
Oh.
It's just so greasy.
Oh God! Why did you say that?
I turn into Graham. I use my. Oh no!
Grim.
Is there a reason you wanted me to turn into Graham?
He's like, no, just wanted.
Can I turn back? Can I turn back? Can I turn back?
Please, please.
It's like, oh no, get it off, get it off, get it off.
No, not really. Gross. When you like dispel the illusion, is there like a splash of grease that comes off of your body?
Yeah, like, I have to slough it off of me.
Okay. Here's the thing. Like, none of us have actually, like, I think bathed in a while, right? So like everybody's similarly greasy to Graham, right? Like we're
Put
carping on
Graham
him, but
apology
come
on my
on my feed.
If anything, he's probably got prestidigitation. He can clean himself off with that.
He chooses the
He
grease.
just chooses not to. That's what makes it worse.
That's worse.
I'm gonna
He has
kill
an option
Ditter.
to at any time to
The Greek.
degrease, but he keeps
Graham, Flotsam, that makes it your turn.
I should say that I this might be the last question that I ask as part of the game. I do wish to perhaps get some rest before tomorrow because I think we're going to be going back out there, and so I don't want to spend too much time. Although I have enjoyed the game. Ra.
Well, I get the feeling you have a question to ask, so I'm not going to be mean and say dare. I'll say truth. Ask away.
You can pick Dare. I didn't have a particular question if you wanted to. Which is true because I'm in
I can also switch to dare, but don't. Yes, and I can switch to dare, but I don't like your question. So go ahead.
Okay. Truth. What's the last lie that you told?
The last lie that I told.
Let me rephrase.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Jesus.
It's too much. No, I didn't finish the question. What was the last lie that you told me?
Ooh.
Ah. Okay.
I actually have to think about that because Ra has tried to be like forthright with Flotsam. So I'm trying to think what actually has she like outright lied about.
That's what I'm wondering as well.
That we're friends.
I can say honestly, I can't remember. I try not to deceive you if I can help it. So I don't really. However, we did clear the air a bit about my past not too long ago. And after you told me about your dream, I've been sort of mulling that over. I guess I wanted to tell you this anyway. I've been feeling a bit guilty as of late about my role in your, rescue, since I don't know the intention of that salvaging ship and that crew. I thought that they were going to sell you. That's what I told you, because that's what I believed. Based on your vision or your dream, I'm not sure if that's actually the case or not. But I can tell you this, and I mean it. When we get out of here, if you choose to reunite with your kin, I will support you fully and protect you and get you there to find out what happened to them and what really went on with that salvaging crew. That'll be my first priority if that's what you like.
Gonna step out of the truth circle. The only thing on my mind is staying with you, Ra.
Why are you stepping out of the truth circle to say that, though? Now I can't press that.
And I will go to sleep.
All right. That's all right. You don't owe me everything. You can tell me what you want to tell me in due time. Do you all want to play one more round of this?
I think we can do one more round.
I'm having a lot of fun.
So Raw, go ahead.
Come from it.
Hmm. I'm afraid of the other one, so truth.
Okay, alright. I was also just thinking of a truth question anyway, because dares would be easy to come up with, but actual questions are harder for me to figure out.
Right.
Do you distrust us, and is that why you wanted us to play this game?
Dare. No, I'm just kidding. I don't distrust any of you. I was just confused. Viridian not letting us know, or not having that cleared out for us, and everyone kind of accepting it so easily, made me believe that even though no one is lying, that they're not telling us everything. The zone of truth wasn't to make sure that everyone was telling the truth. It was more so to step into a place where people felt open to communicating. If you resisted, I would have known. I don't think I would have told anybody, but it's something that I wanted to make sure that we as a group were comfortable with each other to communicate. I don't have to cast this anymore, but I would like to keep having conversations with everyone.
So what you mean to say is that you wanted this zone of truth here to ensure that what we say is true, and so that everyone doesn't have to second guess the answers, and that we can be believed?
Not to make sure that what you said was true. In order to step inside of the zone, I asked everyone to be open to telling the truth, to not resist it. The zone itself wasn't the important part. It was the stepping inside. It was the trust that I think is what I wanted more than the truth.
Trust circle. Well, if I can be truthful about this, it feels like this is something you would do if you cannot trust somebody's word. And that if we were to play this game without the zone here, trust would be putting your faith in another person and not having magic to ensure that they're being truthful to you, even though you're saying it's more the gesture of going into the circle more than anything. But Fossum just stepped outside to tell me what he told me. I am choosing to trust his word, even though he stepped outside the circle, because I trust Flotsam. If that's what Flotsam wants, that's what Flotsam wants. If, for example, he changes his mind, that's okay too. And if Flotsam is sort of hiding something, I trust that there's a reason for that. I think this is a fun game. Actually, had a lot of fun. And I look over to Silas. I do think that this sort of thing might be better saved for like an interrogation of somebody who might not be so friendly to us, instead of use on friends to play a game like this. Maybe if we play this again next time, we can just trust the truth part of the game. If you're okay with that.
That'd be fine with me. And,
Because
thank you for letting me know, Raw.
no worries. Because I can also tell I trust all of you with my life. Even you, Lex.
Huh?
It's like, why?
We are out here on our own. We have to protect each other and look out for each other. And it's okay to have things that are personal that you don't necessarily want to share. When, you know, as with my question to Adelaide, if you don't want to share her answer on that, that's okay. That's her business. I still trust her. And I still trust all of you, regardless of anything that you might keep close to your chest. That's okay. I'm also delirious and hungry, so I'm gonna eat and pass out.
And then Ra is going to leave the circle and get some food and then pass out for the night.
My last question, Adelaide. They're both frozen, but
Yeah.
truth or dare?
Truth.
Why are you afraid of fire?
I'm not afraid of fire.
Then why, when we blew up the Yonkeg, or the bug, why were you so scared when you saw that fireball?
I'm gonna try to resist the spell. What's the DC?
15 charisma.
Oh,
He also knows
oh my
if you
odds aren't
resist-
looking good. I know.
Just get a nat 20, you're good.
It'll be
I'll do
really
it. You can
funny
do
if I
it.
get a nat 20.
Gaslight.
Gaslight. Oh, it was almost.
Kinda
it was almost
cringe.
Yeah.
Kind of cringe.
A little bit cringe.
Yeah, rolling a 7 kind of cringe.
I could never.
Can't relate.
I would never.
Can't really fail in charisma saving throw.
So I guess Comet pings that Adelaide was trying to tell something that wasn't the truth.
Yeah, she was. The
But
comment
can't
kind
do
of
it.
recognizes that you try to resist.
Yeah.
Raw made a good point about trust. I want to know, but if you don't want to say, you don't need to. If you want help, I will freely give it.
I don't
But-
want help.
If you don't, I can wait.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
And
get out of this stupid truth circle.
assuming
at
that
least one of us something.
I was gonna say, assuming Adelaide probably doesn't want to ask another question, I can drop the circle.
That was fun.
Yeah, I think think we learned a lot.
Mm-hmm. My hand still hurts.
Lex.
By the way, I wanted to ask, what's your favorite color?
Oh, my favorite color?
Yeah.
Green.
What was it?
Green. I love green.
Oh, okay.
I love green.
What's your favorite color?
I think yellow.
Oh.
Lex crawls back into the book.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Lex is like, I'm gonna head out.
No.
Adelaide left. Cheeks, I do want to go up and try to see Scarlet. Before. I know we're gonna leave in the morning, and I don't want to try and speak to her when everyone's like there and around.
Before resting.
All your friends there are like whatever.
Get rid of them. They're all.
They're not even my real friends. I don't even know them.
Oh my god. Could you?
I bring the seagull noise back out. I go up to the den.
I show her my seagull impression.
You ever
Women
seen a
love
seagull
seagull impression.
You ever seen anyone do a seagull? I go up. Is Scarlet while they're all doing the previous questions that they were asking? I go upstairs.
Mm-hmm. Radiant's probably over with the other things. You go outside. It's very quiet since it's nighttime, and most of the people have gone to rest. All you can really hear when you get outside is just the sound of waves hitting the side of the boat, and
Nice.
the slight playing of a woodwind instrument. Like they're not like in the middle of a solo or anything. They're kind of like stopping and starting a lot, but a few notes.
Is it good?
Well, let's see. Let's roll them. Let's see how trash they are. Pretty good. Pretty dang good. Like this sounds like a very professional instrument. At least it's no cheap instrument.
I sneak up. I sneak and I listen. I want to listen.
Roll a
Don't want to don't really not like actually hiding, but like just don't want to like interrupt. But I'll roll a stealth if you want me to.
Yeah, roll a idle stealth, I suppose. A non-sneaky stealth.
I appear behind her. Nothing personnel, kid.
Over the boat.
God damn it. God damn it.
They seem very unawares until you make any sort of noise on purpose. They are completely in the zone.
I'll do a little. I'll clear my non-existent throat. I've got phlegm in my throat, maybe. Who knows? Sorry, I just had some phlegm in my throat that I have.
I promise.
Yeah, there's kind of like a harsh note end to the song. As you see him kind of jump and turn around to see you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
They hastily pack away the instrument. As you've heard from Jaden earlier, they do not like to play in front of people. But
oh, please, you don't have to put it away. It sounded beautiful.
She gives you a smile and then kind of a look as if like, yeah, right, like no way, bozo, like you wish, kind of look.
Adelaide gave me this.
She kind of scowls a little bit, knowing that it wasn't as smooth as she thought it was gonna be. Having to face down the fiend that is Adelaide. But she kind of gestures to take it from you.
You wanted to talk to me about something?
You can keep the note if you want, I guess.
No, you can. You can.
No. I don't need it. Like
I don't need it.
I've got tons of parchment. I wanted to apologize.
Sorry, what was that?
I have paper everywhere. I have so much parchment, literally. But I wanted to apologize to you, Flotsam.
For what? For what?
I don't know. Earlier you asked if I would talk to you if you didn't play music and everything. I mean, I kind of lied because I didn't want you to feel bad, but it wasn't because like you're not an interesting person. I just don't talk to people. I'm not that guy. Or gal. I don't approach people.
Yeah, that's fine. I didn't. That's fine. I understand.
Oh.
But I'm glad I did, because you are good at music, and I'm okay at music. And how are you?
I'm good at music. I mean, I'm good. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm sorry. It was a weird thing to have asked you, especially because we don't know each other, at all. And I just didn't know. So I thought I'd ask, but it doesn't really matter. But I'm good. You're doing good too?
Yeah, I'm like, you know, and the water with the weird stuff happening on the land, and I'd rather not be here doing any of this, but you know, I am.
What would you rather be doing?
I don't know, not hanging out on the shoreline of creepy kingdoms where people don't return from. I'd rather be out in the better part of the ocean with the small islands and all the warmth of those islands.
Yeah, the warmth. Yeah, I know what that's like. Yeah, I think part of me wishes that I could be back out on the ocean as well. But the group that I'm with, I guess I just really like being with them as well. I like to stand and like look out to the the ocean.
It's a soft gradient into nothingness of the horizon.
Mm-hmm. You make a tear appear.
If you could leave with us on the boat, would you? Not just you, but all of you, I suppose.
Like, leave this place and go with the rest of you.
Suppose. I hear there's like some contract thing people sign to go in there. But you know, we're already pirates, so what's one more weird bounty?
I think maybe if you had asked me that a few weeks ago, I think I'd get where you're coming from. But we've met a lot of people, and I've started to learn that, I don't know, it feels like there's something that we have to do. Something I have to do. One of my friends told me that sometimes there doesn't have to be a reason for it, but you can just do something good. And that thing in the sky, if we don't take care of it, if someone doesn't take care of it, there's people who we've met, good people, that I think are going to get hurt. and I didn't really get. I didn't really used to get why that was important to worry about, but I'm starting to understand that maybe one of the reasons you're supposed to be here is to do those things. Watch out for and protect the ones that you care about. Kind of odd because I don't really know those people that well. That's a weird thing. It's a weird thing for me to say, I guess. Sorry, that's more intense than I thought it was going to be. And that's probably not the answer that you were looking for. So I'm sorry if that was too much. It's the ocean.
She kind of chuckles and kind of like just body checks you, kind of just nudges you. Just kind of laughing off your weirdness. And you're pretty sure you're a pirate, right? You don't really hear a lot about pirates saving the world from things in the sky. She kind of turns to look at the thing that's on the other side.
Well, what I've been told is that pirates can be whatever they want to be. They go where the ocean takes them, and I had a person that I really care about a lot really, really values the freedom that comes with being a pirate. And if that freedom means that I have the freedom to go and do this, then think it's right along in line with what a pirate would do.
You got nods, kind of turning back away from the ominous orb in the sky and back towards the calmer side of the boat. I like that. You guys are doing something. I don't know what it is, but it sounds good. Sounds like the right thing.
I should say, though, there is, I think, part of me that wants to say yes to that question. Part of me wishes that this is the life that I could have.
She kind of grimaces a little and looks back and forth across the ocean. I mean, what are you doing after?
Well, if there's an after, assuming that there'll be an after, and I'll come find you and answer that question then.
Look for the smallest, warmest island.
Understood. Scarlet, I think it's time for me to go to bed. So,
yeah,
warmest,
sleep, right?
Smallest island. Yeah. I'm gonna walk away.
He gives a laugh and nudges you off as you waddle away.
I think it's
Stop
time
nudging
to say,
me. I am made of metal. You can't
Boy, I
know that.
sure-
Boy, I am
love
tired.
I don't know about this metal.
I'm having
love
the
to sleep.
regular.
That thing I do every night.
I would love to go to sleep now. Goodbye, Scarlet. It was nice to talk to you, Scarlet.
Understood.
My batteries, I mean legs, are empty. I mean tired. And then I run, and I run, and I run back, and I run downstairs.
Mm.
And Adelaide's on the bottom bunk, and I jump, and I struggle to get in the top hammock.
Very loudly into the room, waking everyone up.
Did you run in with? Yeah.
Yeah, I run in, and I'm still in this form.
All right.
Oh, sorry, everybody. Sorry, everybody.
That.
What? Must have been some sort of malfunction. Oh, I'm
you
still.
don't normally get to.
What
What are you up to?
I just enjoying the sea air. It's been a while since I have been on an ocean, and I just haven't seen the sea at night in a while. The zone of truth is the zone of truth still there?
I already put it away.
I was seeing a girl on the top of the ship.
The night.
It's not. Yes, it's a wonderful night, but we should rest for tomorrow.
Yeah, we still got to go help the mercenaries with that gate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sleep on the floor. I don't think I can fit in these things.
Get like one for each arm or limb.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you all rest up for the for the night. Get back at any of your stuff. It just popped up on my screen, but it went away before I could see it. I'm terrified. What was it?
I heal my raw damage.
Yeah. Spicy raw damage.
Oh, heck yeah. I had no more spell slots left.
Ooh. And yeah, you before managing to fall back asleep, you do hear the flute start playing up again. It's the only really sound that pierces through just the waves hitting the ship. As they play the Antumbra theme. The only song they know.
The sound of seagulls.
And I think before we go to bed, I'll just whisper, Flotsam.
Yes, comment.
I
I turn my audio down.
There's I need to ask you a favor.
Okay, I think everyone's asleep though.
No,
What is
I mean, it doesn't need to happen now. I can just do it later, but kind of wanted just to throw that out there. We can talk about it later.
Okay.
Good night.
Oh, what? You're not going to tell me what it is?
I mean, I feel like if I do, I'd want to do it today, and I don't want that. I think I just want to rest. So I think like if I say it later, then we can do it later.
Understood.
You mean,
Silas is awake.
Exactly. Yeah.
you mean it might take more time than we might have left.
just laid down like 5 seconds ago.
Well, that's why I'm not asleep.
I think I'm sorry if we woke you, Silas. I turn Raw. I imagine is just like fully like conked out. Like
Ra has the case with her 2 new weapons, and she's like holding it like just like a little body pillow.
I apologize for waking you up, Silas.
Yeah, let's
comment. We can speak more in the morning.
Right. Yeah, let's get some. Or try.
Flotsam's doing the thing where his like feet are on the back of the bed, and they're like going like this, like behind him. You know what I mean? Before we go to bed, do you have a crush on anybody?
I mean, I think that's obvious, but yeah, okay.
Silas, close your ears. All right, and then I'll go to bed. We'll speak in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you'll go to bed. I'll sit and stare at the ceiling until it's sunrise, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks. Like having to go over that interaction in your head over and over for like 12 hours.
Yep. 8 hours, I think.
Life.
At some point, Lex shows up. He's like, "The living."
You don't know what I'm thinking, Lex.
He knows everything. He's your brother.
My brother in arms. My brother sans arms.
We'll just take a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go at this point because I gotta go. But bye, everybody.
See you later. Bye.
Yeah.
Now the cameras are messed up.
Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, that was not even there. Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I have to.
Oh, the double Cheeki on stream.
It's not possible. Ah! I dropped a ring on the table.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you guys all take a dang long rest. The longest if I've ever seen one.
A dang old long rest.
Oof.
And,
Never had a longer rest.
During the night, or by the time you've woken up, you notice that you are redocked at the shore. So you don't have to wait for the ship back if you ever want to leave the ship. But, having gone how long we are, I think we can probably end with us being on the ship still, just in case we don't do anything next time on the way out without having to rush.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
I've been here for like a total of 8 minutes.
we got 8 minutes for what?
No, she's saying that she's only been able to like be on for 8 minutes because of her internet.
Yeah, y'all net is not favorable tonight.
The truth or dare game took longer than I thought, so I'm sorry about that.
It's fine. This was a chill sesh. This was
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
there was a lot of character stuff.
Next
going
time,
on.
I'll get Adelaide to answer.
I'll get you, Adelaide. It's been 3 years.
And your little Lex too.
No. Oh, we need a drawing of the Antumbra gang as Scooby-Doo gang.
Yeah.
The boat, the mystery boat machine.
The mystery boat.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Well, I think we could just skedaddle out of here. End off week 46. Yeah, session 46.
Yeah.
Close to 50. Dang. Mental.
We getting there.
Yeah, someone has to die in 50.
Someone needs to die.
Someone needs to die at episode 50. That's just that's what I feel.
I'll make the rules, alright.
Yeah. And the number 50 does.
Yeah. The 50 milestone death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know anything about episode numbers. Someone needs to die.
Oh, I volunteer. I do that pretty easily.
What would that be? 6?
Person I would want for that.
Yeah, that'd be
only
6.
because you died so
That'd
many
be
times.
one whole hand in a bit.
I don't know what's gonna happen at the end of this game when if we destroy the egg.
Ooh.
And those of us who have died lose a part of ourselves, maybe because of whatever that effect was. Maybe we all just die, or maybe we're alive, but it's a bit of an unlife. I would imagine you'd be like, I don't know. I just watched Curse of the Black Pearl again, like an unlife type of like that. Like you're just sort of like alive but not alive. You can't enjoy food anymore. You can't enjoy like drinks or anything.
Who knows the permanent effects that might result from having been subjected to this amount of chaotic magic.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to wait till like session 150
We'll have to wait
for
to
that.
see. Yeah.
Oh, good lord! Let's hope it not works that
Wait,
long.
they're turning off my camera.
Yeah, alright, well, with the cameras gone wild, we'll get out of here. Catch us hopefully next week, but if not,
Hi, folks.
after that. Later! Wave at every side of your camera to show up. I don't know, it's wonky. Yeah. You got like the last half too. See.